come to a comfortable seat. In the middle of your mat, facing the screen. And you can either take your left or your right foot to the inside and the opposite foot in front, or leave your ankles crossed, or take your legs out long, whatever is comfortable to you. If you're in a seat, rest your hands on your knees and place your palms open to the sky. So we really relax our elbows and our shoulders on our legs. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Long breath out through the mouth. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale. And on an exhale, close your eyes. And really arrive in the present moment or in your practice. Keep taking deep, long breaths. And let go of any to-do lists, any pending tasks. Just be here. Be with yourself. Observe your thoughts. And if you feel or if you notice that you're drifting off, just come back to your practice. Keep breathing long, deep breaths. And set an intention for yourself today. So as you know, we're working on crow pose or crane pose. Maybe this is new to you. Maybe you set the intention to not be fearful, to be curious, to be open. Or maybe you just want to stay present in your practice. Whatever feels right for you. Take one more deep breath in. Long breath out. And on your next inhale, with your eyes closed, lift your arms up to the sky. And exhale, drop the hands towards the mat. 2 more, keep your eyes closed. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lift your arms and this time integrate the neck. You can keep your eyes open now. And exhale, arms down, drop the head. Look towards the mat or your belly. Inhale, lift the arms up, lift the head. Exhale, drop your gaze, drop your hands. 1 more, inhale. And exhale down. Bring your head back to center, arms super high. And from here, twist your torso towards your left knee, your right arm on top of your left knee, and your left hand behind your back. Keep your shoulders in one line, sit up straight. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist, look towards your back. And look past your left shoulder. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come even deeper into your twist. Keep breathing long, deep breaths. Sitting up straight. Don't sink into the back or through your elbow. Take one more breath here. And exhale back to center. Straight to the other side. Inhale, lift the arms up high, look up. Twist your torso to your right. Drop your left hand onto your right knee. Right hand behind your back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, come into your twist. Look past your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist deeper. Sitting up straight. Stay aware of your breathing. Take a deep breath in. And exhale slowly back to center. Alright. Okay, place your left hand next to your side on the mat. Inhale, lift the right arm up high. Now reach your hand all the way up. And then bend your left elbow, hinge over to your left. Take your right arm all the way forward, hollow your back. And then roll forward in a circle. Place your right hand on the mat and sweep your left arm up and over. Hinge to your right. Maybe look up. Keep pushing through your right hand. And exhale, roll all the way forward, up and over to your left. Keep pressing through that left hand. Stay active in your side body. Active in the shoulders. Don't sink them or keep the shoulders close to the ears. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward. From here we're going to dynamically move back and forth. On an inhale, lift. And exhale, rolling. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more on each side. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Maybe stay a little bit longer, even it out. And then come back to center. Take your left foot towards the inside on the mat still. and your right foot in front. Going to open through the hips. So keep your knees as low to the floor as possible and take the flesh from underneath your sitting bones so you really feel your sitting bones on the mat. Then inhale, lift the arms up to the sky, lengthen the spine, keep your shoulders low. And exhale, come halfway forward, keep your spine in line, so don't round the back. Keep it super high and straight. Inhale, come up. And exhale, halfway, strong spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, halfway. Keep your sitting bones on the mat. Inhale, up. Exhale, halfway. Inhale. Exhale, halfway. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, halfway. From here, drop your elbows so the elbows are in line with the shoulders. Your sitting bones are still on the mat. And see if you can stay here. Or even walk your hands all the way out long and bring your forehead to the floor. So your forehead doesn't have to touch the floor, only as far as you can. So keep your sitting bones on the mat, stretching out through the thighs, the hips. And keep breathing. If you want, you can keep swaying left to right. You can stay in stillness. Take one more breath. Walk your hands back to center or lift the elbows. Straighten the spine and take your feet opposite sides. So this time your right foot in and your left foot in front. Lengthen the spine. Check in with your bones. Check in with your body. Take the flesh from underneath your sitting bones. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Exhale, halfway. Keep your sitting bones on the mat. Inhale, up. Exhale, halfway. So we're strengthening the arms and strengthening the core at the same time. Inhale and exhale, halfway. Inhale. Exhale, halfway. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Drop the elbows. And again, either stay here or walk your hands out long in front. If you walk your hands out long in front, try to relax the head, the neck and the shoulders towards the mat. It doesn't have to touch the mat. Feel stretching your hips and your thighs. Maybe even in your shoulders if you have your arms out long. Keep breathing. Find movement or come to stillness. Find what feels right for you today. One more breath in. And then slowly lift the head and walk your hands back to center. lengthen the spine. From here, take your left leg all the way to the side. Take it all the way out long. Keep your right foot inside. Just stretching out through the back side of your left leg and through the hips. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Twist your torso towards your left foot. And exhale, come that halfway. So see how we keep our back in one line. Inhale, come up. And exhale, halfway. If that means you can only come here, it's absolutely fine. Just go as far as possible, as long as you got your sitting bones and your back in one line. Inhale up. Exhale, halfway. Inhale up. Exhale. Hold here. Then drop your hands. Keep your back in one line. And then drop the elbows. Maybe release the head and the forehead. Now you can round your spine. If you want to, because we're at the start of practice, keep your knee bent. It's up to you. If you want a little bit more, you can grab your foot and relax your upper body on your leg. Take a few breaths here. Two more breaths. And then your next inhale, lift the head. Walk your hands back to center and straight away switch sides. Left foot in, right leg out long. Again, check in sitting bones on the mat. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Exhale, twist towards your right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, halfway. Inhale. Exhale, halfway. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the elbows. See how you feel here. If you want a little bit deeper, you can grab your foot, you can grab your shin or your thigh, and relax the upper body on your leg. Remember, you can keep your knee bent, you can stay upwards. Really, because we're at the start, don't push yourself into any uncomfortable positions yet. We're warming up, we're stretching it out. We'll get to the hard part later. Take one more breath. And slowly place your hands on the mat. Inhale, lift the head and walk your hands back to center. Great. Come to all fours. So bring your knees underneath the hips. Your wrists underneath the shoulders. We're going to stretch out our wrists, our toes, and the ankles. So we're in all fours. Activate your core. Keep your spine up straight. Don't round the spine yet. Just keep it straight and don't sink into the shoulders. Everything in one line. Keep your toes tucked under. And from here, starting backwards and move forward. And really hinge the shoulders over the wrists. So put some pressure in your hands and your fingertips and your wrist. Keep breathing. Inhale forward and exhale backwards. And really dare to put pressure and weight into your hands. Alrighty. Come back to center and take your right hand. Turn your hand around. Make sure that your fingers are now facing your right knee. And take your left hand, same thing. Turn your hand around, fingers are facing the left knee. And from here, moving back and forward. Again, keep your spine in line. Don't sink into the shoulders. Exhale, move backwards. Inhale, forward. So this might feel a little bit uncomfortable. We're not here long. We're just warming up those wrists and creating strength and flexibility in the wrist, which later we will need for crowd pose. Keep moving. And take it slow, don't rush here. Wait, one more. Come back to center. Now make sure that the hands are parallel towards each other. So now the wrists are facing each other. Hands are to the outside of the mat, so the fingers are either to the left or the right side of the mat. And we're taking a few back and forths here. Just one more. And then turn your hands around. Make sure the fingers are facing each other, so your arms feel really uncomfortable to what they normally do. This is not a pose we take a lot. Keep breathing. And really dare to put some weight into it. Not too much, just give about 70%. Don't be too easy either. Last one. And then sit onto your heels. Keep your toes tucked under or either your feet flat on the mat. Come to sit on your heels. Interlace your hands or your fingers and start to take figure eights. We're circling the wrist around. Take 1 or 2, 3 more. And then the other side. One more breath. And then shake your hands out. Now stretch your right arm out long. With your left hand, grab your right fingers, your right forefingers, and push them towards your head, or push them towards your face. Feel that stretch in your wrist, maybe even the fingers, but more in the wrist. One breath in, and then exhale, fold your hands all the way back. Take your fingers and push them all the way down, or push them all the way in. Depends on how you look at it. Dynamically move, inhale, and exhale, inhale, exhale. Shake out your wrists. Same on the other side. Take your left hand or your left arm out long in front, wrist in line with the shoulder, and grab your left fingers and push them towards your head. Feel that stretch. And then exhale, fold the hand. Push your fingers all the way in. And dynamically inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And wrist. Shake out your wrist. Great. Place the hands on the mat again. Put yourself up into all fours. And from here, take your right leg out long in front of you. Come into a low lunge. Moving back and forth. Feel your toes, your calf. Even the inside of my right thigh stretching here. Depends on what you do normally. If you run a lot or if you do any other types of exercise, you might feel different body parts working here. If you like me, I've been practicing crowd all week. I can feel it in my wrist for sure. From here, take your right leg up, lift the leg, keep it in one line, and instead of opening through the hips, point your right toes towards the left side of the mat. So your hips are in one line. We want to have one square line here. And start to push your right leg. Keep your toes pointing. Push through your hands and your arms. Don't sink into the shoulders. Inhale here. And exhale, bend your right knee. And from here we're going to come into crowd variations. So keep your right knee bent. And on an exhale, open the hip. And bring the knee towards the left, or the right, upper arm. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bring the knee to the right upper arm. Keep pushing through your arms. Keep your arms straight. Keep your body active. And keep moving. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Then lift your knee back up and take some circles. Moving the knee forward. And then circle backwards. Keep pushing through your wrists, your hands, your fingertips. And drop the knee. Going to sit on your heels. Really shake out those wrists. Working hard on the wrist. I can see my hands on my mat. Don't know if you can tell. And take one breath here in your seat. Maybe take some neck rolls. Mentally get ready for the next round. And go back to all fours. Alrighty. Left leg out long. Keep your toes on the floor. And start moving back and forth. Stretch out your calf, your toes. And again, maybe even the inside of your left thigh. Keep pushing through the fingertips. Pushing through the four corners of your hand and your palm. And inhale, lift the left leg up high. Again, avoid opening through the left thigh. Keep your left toes pointing towards the right side of the mat. Push through your hands and fingertips. Keep your arms active. And start to push your leg up and down. Keep breathing. Couple more. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your left knee. Lift it up high. Push through your hands. Open the hips. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to left upper arm. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, knee to upper arm. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now keep your knee lifted. And we're starting to take circles. You can move forward. Just a few. Even out both sides. And take your knee backwards. So you will feel this in your hands, your wrists, your thighs, your calves maybe. And I can definitely feel this in my core. Depends a lot on your core strength. Drop your knees next to each other. Take your bum take your bum onto your heels. Then take your hands onto your lower back and relax the forehead onto the mat. You can keep your hands on your lower back, on your feet, or maybe grab opposite elbows to really drop the shoulders down. Take a few deep breaths in and out here. And it all seems pretty easy on camera, or when you see someone else do it. It's actually pretty strong and pretty heavy. But don't let yourself, or don't let that stop you. Remember that the body is capable of much more than the mind thinks. And it's healthy to challenge yourself. Take one more breath here in child's pose. Then release the arms. Place the hands next to your head. Lift the head. Then walk the hands out on in front of you. Lift your bum back up to all fours. Curl your toes under. Lift the knees and lift your bum all the way to the sky. Downward facing dog. Now walk your feet. Walk your dog. Keep pushing through your hands, your fingertips. Hands in line with the shoulders. Shoulders away from the ears. Your hips super high. You can keep moving or come to stillness. Whatever feels good for you. I like to keep moving between poses, but some people just like to stay in stillness. Everything is fine. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale. Look forward, bend the knees slightly, and roll the weight all the way to the front of your mat. So all of your weight is now, or most of your weight is now, in your wrist, your hands and your fingertips. Stay here. Don't come to full plank. Keep your hips lifted. And exhale, roll backwards to down dog. Inhale, roll forward. Keep your hips slightly higher than usual. And exhale, backwards, downward dog. 5 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Keep it slow. In control. Exhale, down dog. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward. Bend the knees. Come to your child's pose. Relax your hands all the way backwards. Drop those shoulders down. Give your hands a break. Remember your intention. Remember why you're here. Remember to challenge. Don't give up. Place your hands on the mat. Hold them out long in front of you. Come straight into your down dog. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up high. Inhale, look forward. Bend the knees. And now roll your spine as if you're coming into a cat pose. Look forward again. And then jump your feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Your version, either with your hands on your thighs, your shins, or on your fingertips on the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift again, your version. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, circle the arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands through center, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up high. With your right hand, grab your left wrist and reach your left hand up to the sky and bend to the right. Hinge over to your right. Take a side stretch. Inhale, back to center. Switch wrists, grab your right wrist, reach your right hand up high and bend to your left. Inhale, back to center, one more time. Grab your left reach and bend to your right. Inhale up, grab your right wrist, reach, bend to your left. Inhale, come up, palms together, palms through center, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat and then step your feet just a bit wider than hip width apart, or if you have a mat, to the outsides of the mat. Come to your forward fold, but bend from the hips. So inhale, find length, and as if you're folding your body over. So make that movement come from your hips. Move forward and then fold all the way down. Release the hands. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Maybe leave your hands on the mat. and sway from left to right. Take one more breath here. Then release your right hand in line with the head. Look at your right hand and take your left arm like bow and arrow all the way up. Look towards your left hand. Exhale, release. Left replaces the right. Inhale, lift your right arm up high. 2 more. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Last one. Back to center. Alright, place the hands in line with the shoulders in front of you. Walk your feet back to center. And this time your left foot a little bit more to center than your right. Lift the spine. And inhale, lift the right leg up high. Try to keep your hips as straight as possible, so don't open the hips. You want to keep them in one line. Inhale, exhale, bend your right knee and bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bring your knee to your right upper arm. Remember, crowd pose. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to right upper arm. One more. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to upper arm. Release the leg. Replace your left foot so your right foot is a little bit more into center than your right. And inhale, lift the left leg up high. Hips in one line. Slightly bend your right knee. We don't want to lock our knee. And exhale, bend your left knee. Bring your knee to your nose. Straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to left upper arm. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to left upper arm. Straighten. One more. Inhale, knee to nose. And exhale. Come back to your upper arm. Release the leg. Feet hip width apart. Grab opposite elbow, sway left to right in your forward fold. Slightly bend the knees, let go of that tension. And then drop the arms. Keep your knees bent. Come to a halfway lift, your version. Exhale down. Inhale, circle the arms up high. Take a slight back bend. Grab your left wrist, bend to your right. Grab your right wrist, bend to your left. Back to center. And this time swan dive. So keep your arms out wide while you're moving forward into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. Bring your feet together. Bend the knees again. Lift the arms up to the sky. Keep your knees bent. Arms in line with the shoulders. You can keep your fingertips out long, or you can bring your hands together, up to you. From here, lift the heels and lift the arms. Keep your knees bent. Stand up straight. Oh, if you fall out, just come back into it. Keep your knees bent and your heels lifted. Just a few more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, drop the heels, drop your arms, come to standing. Alright, let's take that one more time. Practicing balance, practicing toe stand. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Drop the hands in line with the shoulders, arms out long in front. Move forward, weight onto your toes and lift the heels. Bend your knees. Maybe come a little bit deeper than you were before. Try to keep your knees together. Take deep, long breaths. If you fall out, just come back. Remember, we're playing. There's no need to be perfect. Inhale. And exhale, drop the heels, drop your arms. Take a breath here. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, arms in front of you. Lift your heels again. And from here, drop it down slowly. Keep your knees bent. All the way down, come into your toe stand. And sit onto your heels. Try to keep space in between, so don't sit all the way down. Keep that space. Now we're going to come straight to flat, lay flat on our back. So place your hands on the mat and raise your bum on the mat and roll backwards on your back and knees into your chest. I'm going to roll a little bit to the center. Alright, so we're in the middle of our mat, knees into our chest, and our hands on our knees. Maybe move back to front, find a little bit of a roll, either back to front, left to right. Now grab your knees, open your knees towards the outside, your big toes to touch, and point your toes right out long in front of you. Now take your hands and push them through center with your palms open or up to the sky, as if you're pushing the air or the ceiling or the sky away from you. Now close your legs a little bit. Maybe push your knees into your arms, or your lower, you probably can't reach, lower arms a little bit more. And try to keep your lower back on the mat as much as possible. On the 6th time in practice. Keep pushing through those hands. And push your knees into your arms. Push, 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 push. This seems very easy, but if you're doing it right, you can feel it in all of your body. We'll take one more breath. And then exhale, release. Hug the knees into your chest. Move left to right. Keep breathing. Inhale here. And then come back to center. Alright, knees and legs together. As far or as much into your chest as possible. Grab the knees, push your knees to the outside of the mat. Bring your big toes to touch and push them all the way down. Bring your hands and push them through center And again, as if you're pushing away the air or the sky, the ceiling. Really push through your hands, your fingertips. Spread your fingers wide. Once you're here, push your knees or your thighs into your arms as much as possible. Keep pushing, 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 pushing. You can feel your core. You can feel your legs, your arms, your hips. Keep your lower back on the mat. Keep pushing, 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 pushing. And exhale, release, and chest, knees and chest together. Taking it one more time. So really relax the body here. Getting ready, prepare yourself for the one more. And then for the real one, real crowd pose. One more breath. Okay, knees together. Feet together. Grab your knees, push them to the outside of the mat. Bring your big toes to touch. All the way pointing backwards. Palms through center. Push them between the legs all the way into the ceiling. And push through your fingertips, your hands. Spread the fingers wide. And your knees into your arms. Activate your core. Lower back on the mat. And push, 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 push. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale, release. Knees into the chest. Maybe move your legs. Take a roll. Left to right, back to front. Maybe even take your legs up and over. You know what's right, what feels right for you. And place your knees on the mat. Lift yourself up. We're going to come the other way around. Okay. You're completely ready and set up to get into crowd pose for real. So what we're going to do is taking it step by step, real slow. Quickly check the time. Oh, we don't have that much time left. Take it a little bit faster. Now, place your hands on the mat. Then lift the knees. Walk your legs or your feet just behind the wrists. Inhale here. And move forward. Slightly bend your knees. Push all of your weight into your hands, your fingertips, your wrists. Around the spine, as in cat pose. And then roll backwards. Two more. Inhale, come all the way forward. Now lift your heels. And exhale, come back. Inhale, forward. Lift the heels, come onto your toes. Round your spine, so don't sink into the shoulders. Round the spine. Push through your hands, your fingertips. And keep pushing yourself away from the mat. Exhale. Let's take two more. Just warming up the wrist again. Come all the way forward. Keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Lift the heels. And exhale back. Inhale. Forward. Push, 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 push. Lift the heels even higher. And exhale back. Grab opposite elbows away from left to right. It's time for playtime. Alright, hands on the mat. Spread your fingertips super wide, like frog hands. Move your weight forward. Lift your heels. And then place your knees on your upper arms or into your armpits. Bend your knees slightly. And really put your weight all the way forward. Now, come back to center. Bring your big toes to touch, so walk your feet in. I'm doing the same thing. Inhale, bend forward, lift the heels, push through your hands. Now bring your knees towards your upper arms or into the armpits. Bend forward, bend your knees, bend your elbows a tiny bit. Keep your elbows in line with the shoulders. Lift your right foot. Keep your left foot bent. Keep your left heel up. And release. Same on the other side. Keep your knees bent. Your heels lifted. Lift your left foot. Your elbows in line with the shoulders and your wrists, as if you're in Chaturanga. And then bend your foot, place your feet together, straighten the legs, grab opposite elbows. Nearly there. Take one more breath in. And same thing, hands on the mat. Spread the fingertips wide. Lift the heels. Open the knees, tiny bit. Place your knees on your upper arms or in your armpits. Slightly bend the elbows. Lift your right foot. Maybe lift the left foot as well. And when you're there, bring your toes to touch. Keep pushing through your hands, your fingertips. If you fall out, you know how to get in now. So just keep trying. Right. Keep your heels super high when you do so. Keep your fingers spread all the way into your hands, all the four corners of your hands. Your knees high. And look forward. Keep trying. Try a few more times and then we'll come to the end of the practice. Don't be afraid to fall. Don't be afraid to get back in. You're very close to the floor, so if you fall, probably won't hurt you as much. Right, take one more, or come to your frog position, stretching out the legs, stretching out your thighs, your hips. If you can, place the back of your feet, soles of your feet on the floor, come to squat, yogic squat, hands together in front of your center. Push your elbows into your knees. Push your knees into your elbows. Let me turn around so you can see. Take one breath here. Lengthen the spine. Maybe take some some neck rolls. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. Let go of some heat. Place your hands on the mat. Take the hands up and around behind you and come to seat. Alrighty. Bring the soles of your feet together in front of you as in a diamond-like shape. So we've got our knees bent. This is a diamond shape here. Grab your feet, lengthen the spine, bend the elbows and roll forward. You can completely relax your head, your neck and your shoulders. Maybe keep moving left to right, maybe come to stillness. Feel that last opening in your hips. And inhale, slowly come up. Bring your hands behind you. Come to sit on the mat, in the center of your mat, and walk or roll your back onto the mat. Keep your legs in this diamond shape. So we're in cobbler's position. And here you can take any variation you might need. You can take a happy baby, a supine twist, Texas T, shoulder stand, everything up to you. I like to stay here in cobbler's pose. You can do whatever you want, whatever you need. And this is where we're going to end the practice today. So if you're a happy baby or any other kind of position, you can come to a regular savasana, or you can keep your legs in your diamond shape. Just take a few final breaths there. Notice how you feel. Reflect on your practice. What did you learn? What was new? What do you want to improve? You notice your mind is wandering off to anything you've got pending or any to-do list. Notice those thoughts and slowly bring yourself back here, just for one moment longer. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bring your awareness back to the space, to your body. Maybe wiggle your hips, your feet, your toes, your shoulders, and your hands. Make your way to a comfortable seat, either with your legs or your ankles crossed, or in lotus. Place your hands on your knees, palms open. And thank yourself for taking the time to practice, for trying something new, for being patient. Now allow yourself the process of development. Remember that everything will come in time. And everything takes practice. Namaste.